El talento natural es una habilidad o aptitud innata, es decir, algo con lo que una persona nace y se le da bien hacer de forma espontánea, sin necesidad de haberlo aprendido previamente mediante estudio o práctica intensiva. Estas capacidades pueden ser físicas, artísticas o intelectuales y se caracterizan porque la persona que las posee las ejecuta con facilidad y naturalidad. Y eso es lo que tiene Sitetampo. Para mí, el mejor jugador de la historia de Brawl Stars hasta el día de hoy. Por eso, en este video vamos a repasar 10 grandes momentos en el que nos demostró este talento natural por el Brawl Stars. En su segundo torneo internacional, hacía esto con Vivi.
Now have those power-ups from the Ruffs and in a great position to carry on this dominance. Javi, he's put himself out of position. In comes the BB and 2 swipes, and he's down as well.
Blacksy as well goes down after Moigo, who didn't hesitate to land those shots on point. And Sitetampo not finished his aggression on this left-hand side. Comes in, super connects twice into Alias, just Jay, and the scrutiny not done there, forced out the wall. This is looking so good here, Trav, for Zeta Division 1. Oh my word, they have absolutely demolished this first game of Bounty, and surely now match point and the championship pin that they earned from their 2021 victory just to rub the salt in.
O la forma en que le dio la bienvenida a Replitote a su casa en Japón en 2023.
But this is the thing that Crazy Raccoon like to do in East Asia in general. They are not a fan of hot potato. They always love to play base racers, and this is exactly how this game is starting off.
Maru trying to defend, not working out so far. Stensa and Sitetampo are both already unsafe, already doing a lot of damage. More than 50% already taken from the save from Reply Totem. We only just started in the match. We still have 1 minute 50 on the clock, and already it looks like Reply Totem is never even leaving their spawn.
Yep, this is one of the fastest paced maps in East Asia, and BB Sitetampo right now on it, he's executing it in a way that I think Yurmina is
Ya en época de hipercargas, le ayudaba a su equipo a hacer un comeback como este.
Process, and this is exactly what SK Gaming wanted in Game 1.
These are some of the best Brawl walls I've seen in the game. IK's really just showing how good he can be with the double stun from Sitetampo. Forces things back. Tenside's got his as well. It's 86% though to SK. That early game really has put money in the bank.
It would have to be the comeback of a century if Crazy Raccoon want to take this one back. There's so much util on the side of SK Gaming. They even managed to fend off Tensai using the hypercharge and the super combo. Just need to win the 3v2. Sitetampo in with another super. No gadgets remaining. Surely he's close to that hypercharge though. Ope's trying to keep things off the point. He doesn't have that much damage in versus Tensai, but he's gradually chipping him down. Another super available to Tensai, an attempted push in, but it might just be a bait of that super. Still, no footsteps on the point from SK Gaming. They just need 13% here, and Crazy Raccoon have come all the way back from just 13%, now climbing to 70.
Lovely wrestle times. Really, they are landing on the mark from Moya onto IKS, who is the best person for it, but it is just Tensai here holding his own. Moya from the right hand side, and he gets the pick him onto Yoshi. A 1v1 in the mid. It's back to OP, but he will fall. Crazy Raccoon are bringing it back. They've got level. There's the hypercharge from Sitetampo. Oh my word, and it is done. Crazy Raccoon out of nowhere. Steal the set.
An absolute rug pull here from Crazy Raccoon. What a comeback.
O el día que le demostraba al mundo y a los jugadores profesionales cómo se tenía que jugar Melody.
Themselves a bit of a slim lead now, though it's getting ugly. Crazy Raccoon, their sake goes low. Luminosity down to 15, 7, 5 for CR, and they get there somehow. Here, getting some slashes in. Chino unsure whether to attack or defend, and they've made the wrong call. Luminosity here have let this one slip, folks. A very quick set. Crazy Raccoon, even up the series.
It looked like Luminosity might make short work of Crazy Raccoon after the beginning of...
En el 2021, cuando hacía su debut en finales mundiales, nos regalaba highlights como este, con Surge, sin morir en toda la partida.
Rico, hey, look at it. It's still happening. A Chappie is still like, no, I'm going to go where Kyozera is not. And at this point, Ophelia don't have as nearly much time to sort of focus on that. You see, Help from Beyond has to be used by Kaido just to block some of the shots coming in. Tensai's looking comfortable on the point, and all Sitetampo goes in for the kill. Oh, Teddy, this surge is starting to get out of hand.
Yeah, this is Surge done right by Sitetampo so far, has been popping off. The combination with Tensai mid, just lasering anyone down, has been unbelievably strong. 70% already captured by Zeta Division, and Aphelion, they barely even spent any time in the center area. KO0 so low HP on the right hand side, should be getting taken down eventually by a Rico bounce. 100 HP, still alive for now. Super comes through, but eventually falls, and this is looking really tough here for Aphelion.
I mean, yeah, this is now pretty one-sided. A little bit of backbone that Aphelion was starting to show us in that first set has been snapped over the knee. Sitetampo again spending most of his time in the enemy side of the map, and that is quite a challenge.
O cuando sacaba a pasear a su rosa por este mapa de Hudson.
Knows that Semantic can't counter him effectively. On the right, Lina is forced to fend for himself. Tensai tries to chime in. He's going to look for an angle, but Sitetampo, he's got it all covered. He's got it all on lock just by himself. So far, it's a lead for Crazy Raccoon, but moving in here when he's all out in the open, Semantic's going to be breaking open these walls, so it diminishes the value that Moy is able to offer. On the right side, big assault here from Lina. Sitetampo tries to stay alive using the super. Lina completely shut down by Sitetampo with the shield active, and now Crazy Raccoon even get to make some advances on the left lane as they start to capture this zone.
Yeah, I mean, some advances, seems like a lot of advances, to be honest. Lane going forward, though, hypercharge, giving that extra speed, and he gets two. Now the pinch should be there for Sitetampo as well, and Foot can start building this back up. The majority of Crazy Raccoon's percentage, it's all on the right, which is a zone that they should have been guaranteed anyway, and the wall breaks start to come through.
Sitetampo needs this combo. Here it comes. The hypercharge and the super popped at the same time guarantees a victory over Lina. Tensai on the left side with so many shades spawned, and Sitetampo's going straight for the spawn. 80% captured for Crazy Raccoon. Just got to see some control on this left side. Lina's going to look for whatever he can. Drage even with a super and shut down on the way there. Lina the next to fall if Sitetampo gets the kill. There it is. And a supply drop from the sky isn't enough to shove him off this point as we count up to 100%. Tensai just needs to stay alive. There it is. Single gadget from Symantec.
Yeah, I mean, that's 4, possibly 3, depending on what gadget he's using. Already used, and Sitetampo dominating the lane. He's just having to run away, and even whilst he's running, he's not healing because he's got to shoot towards some of those support from beyond. Sitetampo coming through, gets one, should be able to get two. Semantic falls as well, gets the trade, but what does...
The attempt of using his super comes up empty-handed. Sitetampo on the right side is actually in a very suboptimal matchup. He's still going to go for it, pops a hypercharge and gets a kill versus his one hard...
O acá con Surge, que demostraba que podía ganar un set él solo.
Let's see, as Zeta Division starts to collect a bit more, Sitetampo now stacking himself up, and SK, much different start for them. They are in their back spot as Kenji brings the ball up, and it's not going to be much needed for that. Just let Sitetampo do all the work.
He just walks up and takes 3 of them out like it's absolutely nothing. That is how he rolls. Playing the mid now, though, they've forced him off the lane and they've thrown the Leon down there. Slow comes in, Kenji gets the connection. Semantic is slowed. Gets that heal off, though. Rats come down. Sitetampo's gone again. He's just making moves. The super's available, and he shoots it in. Sitetampo, it is all him.
¿Cómo olvidarse del día que decidió que la línea derecha de este mapa esté clausurada?
As Maru moves into the middle of the map.
It slows all around, 2 residues and an unfriendly bushes coming in from Tensai on the left-hand side. Joker does take the gem lead so far, but Moya quickly reverses that as he picks up 2 from the spawn. And Mori winning the left, but Sitetampo dominating the right.
Now, Mori can't do much to Moya, though, not unless he gets right up in his face here. Tensai returns, again, frustrating this help from beyond at times as Joker wants to collapse onto the left-hand side. Phase shift to use as the pressure was getting put on by Moya, and Sitetampo now still dominating the matchup against the Shelly.
Friendly bushes resets Joker's health and slows him down too. Mori gonna have this pull, might be better off using it on Tensai here, does get him there. The super comes through from him as well, reverses it back, but still so low, and that's something that Mori can't lose.
Yeah, Moya hoping to at least get a trade out of that one, but both Joker and Mori emerge after picking off the Rosa. Now Joker wants to go forward. Let's go pop to another phase shifter for a reposition. They really want to exploit Tensai here and punish him. Another gravity deploy, but Moya is able to find Joker. Now our gems are on the less ideal carrier.
I mean, Sitetampo, no gadgets left now. Shelly might have a bit more of a say in this matchup, but Joker's going to have to provide speed. Instantly, super going to come out. Believe it might be the slowing value as well. Mori going to go down. Gems back onto the head of Joker, which is helpful overall. But in this situation, 8 gems make that 9 from Crazy Raccoon. Something magical's got to happen.
Straight off spawn, Joker pops the super. A bit of a speed boost, but it really only allows Reply to jockey for position. Lane swap here. Maru now gets the fight against Tensai as we head into the countdown. Mori, though, got a bit caught by the big bomb here. Ton of damage coming out from Sitetampo. And Moya, hard to catch. Now, of course, he can use that cheat cartridge to reposition in a pinch if he needs to, but he won't have to. My goodness, look at that D from Crazy Raccoon. Forcing reply to it right back.
O el día que hizo que Elevate tenga pesadillas con Surge.
And RBM around the right side is being totally denied. Note that he's also running the dash gadget for RBM. On the back left, Luffy's trying to get onto Sitetampo. Bested by the surge jump.
He has to respond. Actually attacks Sitetampo with all there. Very awkward matchup for the Kenji. Sitetampo now flashing that super as well. Knows he can dodge away. Luffy has to use a gadget now. Maybe looking at Tensai, who just bubbles himself. And Crazy Raccoon look indomitable on this point. Elevates nowhere to be seen. Elsewhere, RBM deals with Moya. 3 gems, and they're spilt. Now Luffy tries to get away. Another super. Sitetampo has the super to get away, and Tensai has
Acquired on the right side. RBM's gonna need some help with Tensai over here. We'll see Luffy charge forward. Sitetampo now with a hypercharge. Big damage on a Zeus and onto Luffy. But Elevate all gravitate towards this right side. Tensai going for the big play. Zeus towards the skies. RBM left all alone. A little more damage on a Moya. Sitetampo looking for gem number 10. Luffy's got to contest.
He can't. Sitetampo back over the wall. Okay, countdown secured now. Elevate lose their gems. Luffy trying to go deep here, but Tensai ignores him as Moya throws down. And Crazy Raccoon, the kings that once were, will return to a World Semifinals to claim what was once theirs.
Y ya para cerrar, el día que terminó de confirmarnos que no era completamente humano, dejando quizás la mejor performance individual de la historia ante Replitote.
Skip away, Chaos survives. Another takedown for him. Here goes Sitetampo, dancing down the middle of the map. Byron multitasking alongside him, and somehow Maori wins. No time spent by CR until right now on this hot zone.
Chaos now sending Tensai to the realm. It's going to keep him away. Even gets a takedown too. Sitetampo trying to get this takedown as well onto Maru. Consistently rushing down this Jesse, who's completely defenseless in close range. Maru now has a hypercharge, but he's kept low by... This looks like a draft diff for Totem. And Crazy Raccoon have been staring down the barrel of the draft for as long as we can really remember. They've struggled on this so many times, but the mechanics is where they execute. Sitetampo with the team wipe to put Crazy Raccoon in the lead off of game number 2's start.
Oh, he pilots that devilish brawler so well. Why don't we just take one of the best mechanical players in the world and give him unlimited mobility? Here he goes again, right hand in, prime position here as Chaos removes from the map. Maru left all alone, and CR exploding with percentage points.
Totem are getting staggered out here. They're filing out one by one when they need a grid, and a Tensai with a hypercharge. Chaos still trying to stay alive on the point. It's 3% left for reply. Totem, can they do it?
It comes down to this here. CR in prime position to hold